Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Hope you're having an amazing day. So, let me just say every summer we read. Well, we read all year long, but during the summer, I always choose something that's really thoughtful and insightful. And I think that to all of the books. But this summer, and I usually choose something maybe a little longer since so we have more time to read. But this time I decided, recently we celebrated Juneteenth and we know some of the things that's going on in the world. And so what I have done is chosen a book at a conference that I'm a part of. Kimberly Parker will be our speaker. So I have chosen Literacy is Liberation, for a couple of reasons. One, I'm a literacy professor. So that's one of the many hats that I wear is I am a professor and I focus on literacy, reading, writing, speaking, listening, and all of those things. And so in different types of literacy, right? And I believe that literacy, reading, writing, speaking, listening, all of those things are the key to a better world, a better society. And I love Freira's and Macedo's book, Literacy, Reading the Word and the World. And so anything that I choose, I try to choose that. And you'll see that quote floating around on my pages anytime I'm talking about books is reading the word, but also reading the world, what's going on around us. And I think this particular book is a good one for the summer for us to engage in. Plus, it gets me prepared for my conference. And I like people to be in community with me and read with me. And so I'm inviting you, my reading community, to join me. For those of you who are not a part of my reading community, why not? So I encourage you to join me. And this summer, we're reading Literacy is Liberation. And we're working toward justice through culturally relevant teaching. So those things that are relevant to our students and those who are learning and just those. So educators, this is for you. If you're not an educator, but you are a parent, you're an enthusiast, you love education and literacy, this is for you. If you are just interested in some of the things in liberation and freedom and what we just celebrated, Freedom Day, you're interested in those things that could change and impact the world, my number one is literacy. And I invite you to read with us. I love to have different perspectives just because it looks like an education text, which I will choose occasionally because I'm biased. But I like people to be exposed to different ideas, and this is one. It's time for us to get back to basics. It's time for us to get back to those things that we know um, we need as a society, and especially our youth. So let's talk about literacy, what that looks like, and how we can use literacy in this fight for social justice. So I'm inviting you to join us, Kimberly Parker. I can't wait to share more about her and what we do. We'll be talking about all things literacy and liberation and education and society and how we can change and impact society. My community is Catalyst for Change Global. It's for a reason. It's because I want the things that I do, like reading, to be a catalyst for change. And I think it is. I believe it is. I know it is. I've seen it. And so I'm encouraging you to join us. In addition to that, I have launched on Juneteenth my academy, my Catalyst for Change Academy. And that is where you can connect with me. There's another video that explains what that is, but that is a place where we are discussing the book. It's free to join the reading community. You can join us. The link, I'll put back up this graphic. This is what we're reading. The group, the community, all of it is about empowering, educating, equipping, and exploring not only places but ideas. And you can go to my link tree, and that's the best place to reach it. You'll see in my posts and the things that I'll be posting on social media, and maybe in the notes below, the description below, the other direct link. But you can go to my link tree, and it's at the top. It'll say Catalyst for Change Academy. You can click on it, and when you go there, you'll see two options. You'll see where I have my membership option, which I launched yesterday, this week. And I'm recording this in June of 2024. And you'll see the option for the reading community. Click on that, and that is free to join. I encourage you to join us. We'll be having our sister ciphers, book discussions in there. We'll be talking about the book. I'll be sharing resources as it relates to the book, and we'll just have a really good time this summer. And it's going to be ongoing. We'll have some actual Zoom sessions to discuss. The first one coming up on June, nope, July. July 3rd. And so, listen, I'm encouraging you to open your mind, think about something different. There's so many book clubs out there reading fiction and romance and mystery and thrillers and sci-fi, those things that are more fiction. My book club is about nonfiction, personal and professional growth. And this one, I want to read this one, in honor of Juneteenth, the month, the season, what's going on in society, and the things that we need to think about and talk about, get down and dirty, really have some real conversations about. We're going to read Literacy is Liberation. And educators, I'm looking for you to come in. All expertise, all our industry leaders, our leaders in the community. If you're part of an organization that does work in social justice, I invite you. I invite those of you who are just curious and want to just see what reading with me is like. We've read so many different books in the past. We've read Start with Why. We've read Gifts of Imperfection from Brene Brown. We've read books by Lisa Nichols. We've read so many different books, and typically they're nonfiction, and usually they're self-help and inspiration and some of that. But we've read some in the digital space and looking at how we can position ourselves. We look at it from different angles. Anything that deals with us that can help us personally or professionally. And so this month, and the rest of the summer, we're reading Literacy is Liberation. I invite you to join us. Come into the reading group, join our reading community in the academy, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. See you soon. Bye.